Hello, readers and writers. Welcome to lesson 33 of your ELA School Away from School. I'm Mr. Driver, and I'll be your virtual teacher for today's daily lesson. Let's start with some guiding questions. What journey does food take before it gets to your plate? How do we make decisions about what we eat? Remember, we'll continue addressing these questions through all of our work today. Time to get out some materials for today's lesson. You're going to need your copy of the text, locavores and the local food movement, your copy of lesson number 33, the lesson number 33 quiz, as well as a pencil. Go ahead and pause the video here and make sure you have your materials needed for today. We have one learning target for today. I can read the text closely to answer questions. When you read something closely, it's just rereading something or reading sections multiple times so you get a better understanding of it. Let's make sure we keep this learning target in mind during all of our work today. First, with a family member, caregiver, or friend, you'll be rereading locavores and the local food movement. As you read along, consider replaying and listening to the text read aloud from lesson number 30. Pause the video here while you return to your reading. Now that you've had a chance to look at the text again, I want you to think about a few things. You have found the central message of an article. You have found the gist of each section of the article. You identified and determined the meaning of unfamiliar words from each section using strategies that we talked about. And you wrote a summary of an article, including the central idea and supporting details. That's a lot for one week of lessons. Pause the video here while you think about each of these accomplishments. Now it's time to have a discussion with your family member, caregiver, or friend. Remember, the central message is a big idea that the author wants you to understand and take away from reading a text. What is the central message of this article? Has it changed after rereading the text over the last 2 days? What was the most important information in the text that supports your central message? Why? What new word or words did you learn? How did you find out their meanings? Go ahead and pause the video here while you think about each of these questions and discuss them, please. Please take out your lesson number 33 quiz. Using the article, locavores and the local food movement, answer the questions on the lesson number 33 quiz. Go ahead and pause the video while you complete this work. Time to wrap up today's lesson. Let's think about how you did with our learning target. I can read the text closely to answer questions. As a closing, share your answers with someone and tell them why you chose to write what you did. Also, remember to read a book today for 20 minutes. You can also read with a family member, caregiver, or friend. I also want you to practice your fluency by reading the article from today for 1 minute. You can use a timer or have someone count to 60. After 1 minute, count the words you read and write the number at the top of your text. Compare this to Monday and how many words you read in 60 seconds. Celebrate your hard work and success. Thanks again for your work today. Actually, this will be the last lesson for this week, so congratulations on completing another week. Next week, we'll be reading another article on the same topic and continuing to explore where our food comes from and how we make the choices about what to eat. Have a great weekend.